So hi everyone, welcome #oldies and #newbies. This channel's for empowering you on your twin flame journey, your inner feminine and masculine energies within you and within a twin flame dynamic. And let's just crack on with this. So everything I do is healing, everything I do is channeling. So whatever it is I'm saying is going to have some sort of meaning to someone. If I wander off into a story about myself or a client session or which I always keep anonymous unless somebody specifically said, I don't mind if you say whatever, but I always keep anonymous. Right, so the things that I'm picking up on today are I've done the written channeling, and there's a strong feeling of decision making for some reason. So, like, yeah, I mean, I was, I never know how many cards I'm going to use for that, but I always kind of don't want to use too many, but that was quite a lot. But anyway, like I said, I saw that something about making a choice or decision or something was on the bottom of the deck. So when I pulled the card about decisions, I was like, right, I better put that in too, because it was like a strong emphasis on it's a time of making decisions. Which again, it does just make me laugh, because when we've got so much Libra, like being in Libra season and Mercury planet communication in Libra, it's and also the South Node, which is about the past. Remember, so like basically, sorry, there was a horn just beeped there. So that might have something to do about it. Again, urgency. Someone was peeping the horn outside. It's like there's this feeling of urgency to make a decision. I just looked at 144 as well when I said that, and I wasn't even looking down at the phone. So yeah, there's an urgency for I would say for a certain collective of people, the 144, the 144,000, you know what I mean, whatever you want to call it, like, there's just an urgency for twin flames that are really feeling the call to make a decision about something. And eclipse season it always comes with this urgency. Like I said, I always call in between a new moon eclipse and a full moon eclipse, like what we're in. I always call it like the eclipse hallway, and it always just has this kind of weird, eerie but magical energy to it, and it is like of urgency. And there's always a time of karmic endings, karmic breakups, karmic friendship breakdowns, karmic family breakdowns, karmic job breakdowns, like you name it. Just like I said, any karmic situations breaking down. If it was on a faulty or unstable foundation, and you're kind of hanging on at the bitter end, trying to make something trying to hold on to something that you kind of already know is not, we've all been there before, with friendships, say, or relationships too, but like where you're just kind of like, I know that this is just dead in the water, but this is awkward, so I'm just going to leave it out. It's that kind of feeling, you know what I mean? That's what this energy has. But anyway, you can read the written post in the Unity tab. If you found this in real time, so I'm filming it on the 19th of October 2023. If you found this at any other time, it's not that you wouldn't be able to find it in the community tab, but it'd be a little bit more difficult and you might need to scroll back a very long time. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm only referring back to the community tab right now because it just feels very linked. And like I said I wasn't going to be pulling any of these intense lovey-dovey kind of messages decks until Halloween. But like I said, unless I felt a call, and I do feel I need to use some of them today because there just feels a very, very strong push for union today for some people. And I would say it's got a lot to do with Mars being in Scorpio, which is there for a while. But Mars is it's action, it's and particularly in Scorpio, it's like desire, it's passion, it's desire. It's like I've got to have this thing now, or I've got to have this person. And there does seem that very strong energy today. And I feel paired with the Sagittarius moon in the last degrees. Like I said, it's adventure, it's action, it's fun. I'm a Sag moon, so it's like fun, playful energy, but it is going on an adventure. Whether it's a spiritual one, usually when it comes to me, or it's like, literally traveling. And I just got drawn over to I think I meant to use those cards. I just got drawn over to the Sacred Traveller deck when I said that. Oh my god, that's crazy. Right, so I'm actually going to read from the book. I don't know if I've ever read this book because, like I said, with a lot of decks, I just don't even bother reading. I just channel. But I just picked up that Sacred Traveller deck because my eyes are being pulled to the guidebook, so I'm going to read whatever it is from guidebook. And look what was stuck to the fucking thing, indecision. I swear to God. See, this is what I was saying about yesterday, is with my particular placement, it's so funny, astrology-wise, it does say that people would be like, think that what I do for work is really weird, but it's kind of like, I fucking love it, because look at what everything I've just said about, it's about making a decision, and that's what's in the written post, and we've got indecision. So yeah, there's a huge theme of indecision in the air just now. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life, and the message that's really coming through is about like following your heart rather than your head. So it feels like, particularly those of you that feel, my eyes have been drawn to stuff to do with Lemurians as well, and I feel a lot of, I did say, I don't know why they want me to be naming this out lately, but they do. Lemurian energy, I feel strong Arcturus energy, which is always with me when I'm doing anything really, Arcturus especially. What else was I going to say? Palladian energy as well. I just feel there's a lot of galactic support. I'm just noticing pulling cards that are mentioned in ships and stuff as well, and I did see a card like that again before I started this. It just feels like obstacle. If there seems to be an obstacle in your way right now, make sure that it's not a kind of Eight of Swords situation, as in like the only obstacle in your way is your own thinking, is kind of like what I'm feeling. But obviously that isn't the case. For some people, there literally is big obstacles that are in the way here, but they pulled me my eyes to this card before we started, which is why it's sitting there. Look for ways around the obstacles to find happiness. And another card I was pulled to before I got on was about following your joy. So it really does feel that there's an opening today for people to follow their happiness. Like I said, we're in an eclipse hallway. Whatever I channeled there, that the door is going to shut on opportunities or situations, I feel, because that's full moons or endings, and it's the next full moon is in Taurus, so it might be specific to whoever this is going to resonate with, where the Taurus is in your chart. But Taurus is the material world, it is your values, it's things to do with money. But let's just see, so what is it we need to know from this deck? Why were my eyes pulled over? Reaching your destination. But see, what I get from this is look, like that reminds me of like really magical fantasy kind of, don't really want to say Disney, but yeah, you know what I mean, kind of, it's like a dream come true kind of energy. And then the blue butterfly, whatever that means to you, it means different things to different people. Communication, transformation, the blue particularly with communication. Your light is shining brightly, you know, but reaching your destination, this reminds me of a Sag moon, like traveling. It's like, I just have this strong feeling that this energy I've been channeling for quite a while now, months it feels like, but like I said in the last one, years in some cases, it feels like there's going to be spontaneous decisions made about unions. So perhaps if you're a divine masculine energy, regardless of your gender, and you've been building up to something, I just feel something's going to, this could even just be for one person, by the way, but it's never one, it'll be for everyone that's in this bit. It's like, I think there's going to be very quick changes. And I did title the last video Fast Changes. So what else do you need to know? Travelling, look, travelling lightly, simplify your life. This guy, or if you're, so guy, woman, whatever you identify as, what I'm getting from that is that looks like a bint. It's like he's this person is moving on. If this is you, they're moving on. They're saying, fuck this. That was in the written channeling as well. And they're simplifying things. I feel you're just leaving everything behind that doesn't serve you. Everything, everyone, you're moving forward, you're saying fuck this, and you're shining bright, coming out in decision. That would be if you go to the higher part of the message that's coming in. But again, if you refer to the written thing, and if you find this age in the future, the written thing just basically says you're going to get trapped in the karmic loop of the South Node in Libra, overthinking, procrastination, people-pleasing for quite some time if you don't kind of follow this hunch. And again, I always say this, but that is only for the people that this is just like, it feels like somebody, oh look, yeah, see, that's what I was about to say. It feels like you're on the edge. Like, and it's like not me that's doing it, I'm the vessel to do it, but like God, the divine, your guides, your ancestors are like pushing you, because you're already about to fly. Come to the edge, he said. They said, we're afraid. Come to the edge, he said. They came, he pushed them, and they flew. It's one of my favourites. That's why it sits there to inspire me. And it's what I do for my soul fam clients that I help to shine brightly wherever it is that you need to shine bright with your talents, because that's what we've came here to do. But there's a huge thing about destinations, travelling, and like I said, I feel it's going to be spontaneous for whoever this is for, right? And I just looked at 1010, and I feel that's to do with still being in a 1010 portal with a lot of change going on. Yeah, and look, choosing your... Right, I'm fucking done with this deck. That's hilarious. Choosing your path all is possible, but choosing... So the words coming up today are decisions, indecision, choice point, choosing, karmic choice point, travelling, destiny, all these things. Infinite abundance. Abundance is poured into your life. I feel abundance can pour into your life, whether it be actual money or happiness, because remember, abundance is happiness. So it's abundant opportunities are available, but you've got to choose a path, whoever this is for today. Oh my God, I just opened the book at Infinite Abundance. Everything is blossoming and bearing fruit now. Open yourself up to receive. The prosperity you seek has been activated. A stream of abundance in all areas of life is ready to flow in your life. The Creator desires that you prosper. Take action in the direction of your dreams. This is not the time to passively wait for prosperity to fall in your lap. Fuck, that's so exciting. I'm so glad I trusted my intuition to follow this. So you see, I mean, I'm saying I'm so glad I trusted my intuition to read the book, but this is about you following your intuition and following your heart with whatever it is, and not letting your mind get in the way. And look how excited I'm getting when I'm channeling this. The energy coming through is crazy. But it's, yeah, take action in the direction of your dreams. So are you taking action in the direction of your dreams? Or are you taking action in the direction of fear and worrying and procrastinating or listening to other people? That's an illusion. That's an obstacle that's being created to stop you from, well, many people from their unions. It's actually everyone from their unions overall, but if you're not quite at that bit, it's stopping you from following a passion, a career that's good for you. I think I need to read this bit too. Life goes in cycles. There are times when fields lay fallow, and there are also times of harvest. Right now, remember we not long came out of the harvest moons, towards a harvest time to receive an outpouring of money, energy, time, or love. For some people, it's all it. However, you must first know that you deserve it, and you do, and you do. Yeah, there's something about, I feel for a lot of divine masculine energies in particular, and divine feminine, whoever resonates with this, it's like what you want is here, but you have to be open to receive it. Like, you have to be open to fathom that you deserve this love, that you deserve this money, that you deserve this success. Something like that. There are times on the journey when life is fallow, but in times of harvest, the sacred traveller shares the bounty of even volunteers to help others bring in their crops. Again, and that's kind of like what I say, like, this is what I do all the time. Like, even when I'm not feeling the best, like, I'm here to help usher in these unions for the people that it is time for you. This is the time to give deeply and fully of who you are and what you have. For the more you truly give, the more you receive. It's a universal law. As you focus on gratitude for what you already have, your abundance will grow in leaps and bounds. Right, exciting. That was infinite abundance, so I want to read choosing your path as well, and then we'll get into doing the rest, because I'm feeling good today. I'm actually feeling really good, but I'm a wee bit tired, and I've actually not eaten, so that's another thing. And it's really late in the day, so I'm about to go and eat a lot. But if you're finding that you're not eating very much right now, or your eating habits are changing, like, that's all part of this energy too, the ascension. So I just follow my intuition. Some days I'm eating more than others, but I'm going to get cozy, and I might actually watch that Portable Door again. I like that. It's really kind of, I don't know, it's just, I've channeled about it loads before, so, but it's a good wee film. But like I said, I just felt it was funny that I'd noticed that was on, and I think it's on my recordings anyway, and then, but I'd said about the Eclipse doorway in the hallway and stuff. So there's a thing about, there's, walking through doors and everything. Where is this card? Choosing your path. Crossing bridges. Again, that feels like old earth to the new earth. Making a decision is really important right now. Right, what the hell? Where is this card? See, and I can't find something. That means something. 33, 33, Divine Master. There's a lot of rainbow blessings. Yeah, so if I didn't say that already, I wrote in the written post, there's all this rainbow light codes are coming in strong right now as well. Right, choosing your path. I find it. I finally found it. So you're going to finally find something. New vistas are ahead, and you have the power to choose. And within this is your freedom. Do not allow the restrictions and limitations placed on you by the expectations of others to deter your path. Again, if you're watching this in real time, go and look at the written post. That's what I said. It's like, there's something about this energy about the woman in the red dress. The woman in the red dress doesn't need to be a person. It can be for some people. Also doesn't need to be a woman. It's a thing, you know, it's something that keeps distracting you. Like the Divine Masculine today has the Seven of Cups. It's just all these different distractions or illusions or temptations to pull you away from something that's a good idea. Like I said, it doesn't always need to be love. It could be that you're being pulled away from making a good decision about somebody else in your life. Be daring, cast aside conventions and restrictions, dance, laugh, explore. There's the fun Sagittarius energy coming in. Go beyond your predictable behaviour. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's going to do something that's quite unpredictable. I think somebody's going to, like, I don't know, like take a really unexpected turn from their usual predictable ways and leap into the unknown or do something spontaneous, because the card was be spontaneous in the written bit. Go beyond your predictable behaviour, say yes to life, you support others and stepping into their freedom. And again, freedom is also Cancer. I was going to say Cancer moon, that's interesting. Cancer moon would be feelings and mothering and loving and but Sagittarius moon is freedom, free spirit. It's very blunt. It's all about humour. I mean, it's my moon, so whatever you sort of see me as in that way, but it's fun and playful. But I kind of feel that because I went to say Cancer moon, I feel that like somebody's needing loving. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, the desire and all that too, but it feels like someone's needing some kind of care that they're just not getting from others, is what I'm feeling. Choose life on your terms. Move beyond these situations that you've outgrown. Sometimes to be free, the traveller needs to put down his pack and just keep walking. That's what I'm saying in that card. Oh no, that was the other card. How weird. That's weird because I'm reading this one right now, but that looks like it's describing that one. That's what I said about this one. It's like this person's just like fucking done and they're putting everything in the bin and they're moving on. Obviously, it's an analogy, a metaphor, but you know, take it where it is. There are times to live an ordinary life, but there are also times to cast out ordinary things and fling your arms to the heavens. And I channeled the song in the session yesterday. This ain't no ordinary love, or this isn't an ordinary love. But there are also times that, yeah, I just said that you're not on the planet to meet always. You're not on the planet to always meet the needs and expectations of others. Again, people pleasing. You're here to explore, expand, and step in the extraordinary self, the extraordinary love as well. Don't unconditionally accept the rules you've placed on yourself and that others have placed on you. Choose pathways that lead to greater freedom and happiness. Wow, so there's clearly a huge theme about... Wait a minute, if I can't find another thumbnail, that's going to be the thumbnail. Right, so... or could you see the words? Yeah, I'll do. Right. Okay, exciting energies, right? What else have we got about the union energies here? So where's the Divine Feminine, collective that of whoever this is meant to be for? Releasing the past, karmic relationship. So, okay, so this is on the feminine side, but this can be the Divine Masculine's feelings as well. So whatever resonates for each person. There's something about karmic romantic relationships breaking down where relevant, but this can also be karmic friendships, karmic family things breaking down. Like I said, karmic anything, but this is something again about releasing the past, and that feels like what I was channeling, that there's something here about you know something's done, but you might be kind of like dragging your heels because it's awkward or because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, or people please. Yeah, there's someone's trying to hang on to you. Or it could even be a group of people trying to hang on to you and you're outgrowing them. So for Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine side. Oh yeah, so yeah, and I mean, how interesting is that the Dark Night Soul most of the time always lands in the Divine Masculine side. So Divine Masculines, a lot of you are in the Dark Night of the Soul, whether you realise it or not. Sometimes people don't realise they're in that, you know, because you're used to just plodding on through difficulty and obstacles and challenges in life that you've not actually recognised you are in that period of your life. And sometimes that might not be a bad thing. But if every day feels like the same day and mundane and Groundhog Day, but you're really, but again, that feels like that to all of us in the higher sort of energies as well. But I'm talking like a real melancholy, that's not a word I use a lot, but like dark feeling and pain, that's a dark night of the soul, you know what I mean? So, you know, surrender, you know, take care of yourself, do what you got to do. But yeah, there's a lot of multi-dimensional healing going on. Like I said, there's a lot of higher energies coming in, supporting you wherever you're at. Haven't used this deck in a while, but I did get drawn to, there's a third party when I picked up the deck. So again, third party can be a person, can be an addiction, a habit, something holding you back. There's something about overindulging really coming strongly in as well, because I pulled that last night and then that came up with the Seven of Cups. That wasn't the card I saw, but it's the same energy. There was someone interfering in a relationship. So yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because again, this can be like the obvious, like romantic interference of like, yeah, just being pulled away by distractions of like quite a few different people, or one person in particular sabotaging, you know, that's their, whether you realise it or not, their sole mission is to get in the way of these unions and these important power couple twin flame unions. But this can also be like friends that have got, you know, interfering ways of unions, or family, or a mixture of both, or, but this specifically says someone, so it's not something, there was someone interfering in a relationship. And there might still be someone. I feel like I'm not good enough for you, and I feel like this person, if this is for you, contributed to making you, or your twin if this is for you, just like making you feel like you're not good enough, like that this is not a good fit, it's not a good match, something wouldn't add up about it. And I was pretending to be someone else, and it's kind of like, so again, I think this is to do with when people wear masks. I don't want to pull too many more, and please be patient with me. So yeah, finances are a problem, that keeps coming up, because remember I said a lot of divine masculines, regardless of your gender, you are going to have problems with finances, because it's spirit or God, the divine, your guides are teaching you a different way of life. And it's not forever. Like I said, a lot of divine masculines, you'll find that when you do come in a union with your twin, you could actually attract quite a lot of money all of a sudden, because of the power that you hold together, the abundance codes, the union codes. And also equally, it might not happen right away, you need to be patient, but there's something about it. It's basically, if you had a unhealthy attachment, oh there you go, there's a karmic thing. If you had an unhealthy attachment to money, it will be taken away from you temporarily, to give you a tower moment. I can't say that word. Sometimes I can actually. Fights, arguments, conflicts. Again, I feel whatever the distractions, the karmic interference is, there's fights, arguments, conflicts going on. Again, this is eclipse stuff though. Destiny's taking us down different paths. Again, it's like I feel that I always get a past energy with this card, but it feels like destiny took you down different paths so that you could learn different lessons with different people if it's romantic. But that can also be like different lessons with different friends, you know, different jobs that you, some of you might have moved countries and had to learn different lessons and had families with people, so it's different people, different reasons for different people. And I'm so sorry, but now it's like this person's like, actually, you know, that what I thought before about this isn't how I feel now. I just feel there's a really deep inner knowing, and that's a card that came up in the written post as well. There's a deep inner knowing. Oh, I've said that for a reason, because I want to use the same deck. And the masculines in particular today, of understanding the union. So that if that's you, you're going to know if you're a masculine, and if it's your masculine, well, you might have a sense it, but it's something like that. I abandon people to make myself feel more important. And this is the end. But again, I feel this is the end. It's like there's this is the end of somebody sabotaging, something like that, right? So let's just see, because with me mentioning the words that are in, wait a minute, with me mentioning the words that are in this deck in particular, I do want to see if any of the same ones come out. So tell us something about, tell us something about a feminine. That means something though. It nearly went in the candle. Careful you don't get your fingers burnt. Whatever that means. Right, divine feminine. Relax. Right, divine feminines are being guided to relax. And notice that's not a coincidence. I said, well, you can see I'm in my dressing gown and my jammies, and I'm just keeping cozy because it's freezing here today, it's pouring with rain, and so I wasn't guided to go out today. And I'd, like I said, I'd had a big session yesterday with one of you guys, so it's like there's something about relaxing in your feminine energy. And I feel it's helping your masculine that's in a dark night of soul, or just shit kicking off, or whatever it is that's going on in their life, if this is for you. The masculine. We have, yeah, because the future, I love the words on these cards. The masculine is seeing the future. How funny is that? That's basically like what we're saying. Like the masculine is seeing the future. Like I literally do feel a lot of it, and I know this from speaking to clients. Like a lot of you are having access to clairvoyance like never before or for the first time, or your third eye is opening fully and you can see the truth. Like I really do feel the love, whether we call it like whatever the the love wave or the I'm feeling like what I call it a love bubble or the Libra energies, because that is love, peace and harmony, things to do with union, marriage, spiritual union, spiritual marriage. That's what twin flames are. You know what I mean? It's like the masculine seeing the possibility and the future where they couldn't before. Like I said, I do feel there's like it's like a veil has been lifted, the spell has been broken, whatever, all these things that are, whatever fits in your way of thinking or your, your beliefs. It's like wherever there was a clouded, distorted perspective of your feminine to you, whether that just be that you're like, right, I had fun with this person, but it's never going to be anything serious, or we can't fit. Like it's whatever. It was just whatever was. I feel programmed into you by the people around you or society around you to make you feel like you couldn't have what you actually wanted, your sacred destiny, because they're pulling me to the guidebook for those cards down it. They're over there too, Dan. You can get them. Oh, I can't be bothered. I think they're all there. But anyway, it's your sacred destiny. It's like the masculines are seeing the future, and but some, I feel you are taking time to re-energize after, if you've already went through karmic endings, and then look, then you've got relaxed too. So again, this is this is just to let people, if you're a masculine energy, regardless your gender, it's, you're meant to be re-energizing and relaxing, where you need to store your energy. That's a lot of reason we're not even in retrograde. Well, we're in retrograde stuff, but some of you already went through that, and it's like, I feel like I said, I feel some people are about to jump into the future. You're about to make the future the present, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to see it as. Yeah, because decisions, there it is again. Decisions are being made today for some, because they're recognising their true counterpart, their twin flame, their divine feminine. The memories are haunting you, and you know that this will bring great blessings, and you're hopeful of what's to come. I feel you're sick of the dreaming. There's a huge awareness. That card came up, and I just feel actually divine masculines really want that support from their light. Like divine feminines have been a lighthouse, and and a guiding light on this crazy dark tunnel of ascension and just being in this world in general. And it's like I feel they want to have your support, and look, and they know that there has been a lot of patience with the lack of communication because it's in reverse, or you still need to have that. And but there's a lot of breaking free. They're breaking free, and they feel like a free spirit. They're turning away, or this is what you will do if you're like, I'm not there yet. You'll turn away, and you'll be grateful for everything that you've went through. You'll be feeling more positive. Let's just keep going. Time of solitude will be behind you. You're wherever you've not been letting go of situations, you're going to be able to let it go. So see the innocence, divine feminine, see the innocence in your true twin flame. Like look past the everything that's happened to see their innocence, because it is your energy if it's your true twin flame. And just look to times of being happy, miracles happening, the waiting will be over. There's your divine masculine, regardless of gender. I always feel it's like a divine masculine. It's like that Jason Momoa guy. Go with the flow. Look, they're together again. I always think that's divine feminine, divine masculine. Like a gentle, true divine masculine and a divine feminine going with the flow. Not, both free spirits, not forcing one another to do anything, just accepting who you are, the truth of who you are. Asking for help. This is healthy divine feminine and divine masculine. Asking for help, supporting each other's feelings, using your discernment of those around you, moving forward to those that have held you back. This can be for divine feminine or divine masculine. Perhaps moving forward from friendships that hold you back. There's an inner knowing there to be spontaneous, relax, re-energize. That's the same ones again in the future, yeah. So whatever that means. We're already 30 minutes in, so and let's just have I love this deck. I really want to find the book though, but just because I like her messages in them. What have we got for divine? Give us a bit of guidance for divine feminines right now. Oh my god, that's the same fucking card. That's crazy. That's the same card, but it's actually in reverse, right? So it kind of makes it so. Remember, it's 78 cards in the tarot. That amazes me when it's the same card, but I pulled it for divine feminine upright in the written post, and now it's coming out reverse. So I just feel a lot of you are in a position of you're having, so I know I keep saying that about divine masculines, but divine feminines, you could be having issues around money as well. And it's kind of like, if you're really coming up against a roadblock, I feel it's like your guides are trying to get you to look at something in a different way or change something up. And then, yeah, and then I feel your cash flow will be better. That's what I'm getting from that. And oh my God, it's the same cards again. And then the Divine Feminine also got this. I did shuffle. That's the fuck this card, the moving on. But I love that it's got contemplation on it. It's like you're ready for more. You're moving on. So you might be ready for more in the way of your work. Like this could actually be leaving one job to do another, or leaving a boring job to follow your calling. Again, I would always advise you kind of, well, I don't know about in this energy, but I was going to say advise, you don't just kind of pack something up and, have something in place. But a lot of the time there is an element of risk, and it doesn't, again, I'm not a good example of that because I was thrown into everything. Yeah, there's something here about divine feminines are ready to move on. They're totally ascending to the next level, and it's helping your masculine come out of the dark place. You're helping them come out of a dark place by you following your highest path. That's what I said in the one yesterday. Now these all just flew out because look, this is what surrounds masculines, challenges and problems, and that could even just be in your own mind if you're the masculine. And there's something here about like look, the wisdom of experience has come with this whole experience of your personal twin flame journey. Like the challenges and problems have made you who you are, masculine, and this is why. Look, you've got the Chariot, the inspired. Look at the wording on these cards. I love it. Like the inspired warrior, you've become the warrior that you are, and this is why you want to move fast towards. I can't make this shut up. A love and union and teamwork. That actually needs to be the thumbnail, doesn't it? But it's like, yeah, you want to move fast towards a love and union and this teamwork. By the way, I actually mentioned divine feminine, divine masculine being a team in the written post today, and yeah, releasing the past, change. But look, some divine masculines, if this is you, well, you'll know this if this is you. You're in a period of recovery and healing and retreating. But again, like I keep getting drawn to that this woman looks naked in bed. Like some twins are actually doing that together. Like again, it's and like besides the obvious, like I feel exhausted, healing, burnt out, healing together. So you'll know, but it's yeah, powerful energies coming in, right? Or yeah, something like that, or you soon will be that it's fuck that, right? All the cards are falling. Right, what else do we need to know with these the dragon energies? So it's just, I love it when it's like there's so much confirmation. There's a lot of people bringing through stuff of these dragon energies are really, really strong. Like, because dragons are about clearing the way. Magenta dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding, prepare for accelerated ascension. Right, I'm not pulling another one. That's basically what I just said. Divine feminines are being prepared, or you're being thrown onto your higher spiritual path. You're ascending at a rapid rate, and it's helping your masculine out of the dark place. And it's also obviously accelerating them on their ascension. But that's, I'd say it's, and look, it's 33 minutes, divine masculine number. It's more extreme for masculines because it's going to be a bigger change. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty, let your wings of light grow and expand. Yeah, masculines have outgrown where there are. There's that card again. Expand your crown chakra for illumination, walk the higher spiritual path. You're both being guided to walk your higher spiritual path. And to ground yourself, because yeah, it's exciting, but it's like, I don't know what the word is. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded, and also being distracted by karmic energies. Now's the time to become centered and allow spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect to divine source, and just ask. And there's that energy that I'm feeling about a lot of divine masculines are being guided to. I know it says just ask, but it feels like this is about like to mend things, to build a bridge, like something like that. Like that's very Libra energies. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We're made up of divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers are waiting to assist you. We're your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for help and guidance. Ask your guides, ask your spirit team to support you, even if you don't really get what all that means. Some of you, I know that's not the majority of people that watch me, but just ask for a sign and just look out for it. You know what I mean? Like, trust your intuition. I feel a lot of you are getting all the signs, and your deep inner knowing is strong, but you're trying to shake, you're doubting it, and it's because of all, like I said, it's because a lot of you have been around people that make you doubt yourself. So it is a bit harder if you're in predominant divine masculine energy, but you're not imagining things, and this is happening, and this is why there's people out there like me and the other people that are genuine, that are out there giving these messages. What else do we need to know now? Like I said, this is a lot of the time gives a karmic insight, but we'll just see, not always. Oh, it does. Today it's that one. Love is strange, but then that feels like a karmic energy. The signs are with you already. I just said that about the signs, yeah. So again, I can't really be bothered, but I'll have a wee look. So this feels like I feel this is just representing a whole load of people, but this could be a person in your dynamic too. But it's like, this is someone that is not happy. She's got her hands on her hips. She's not happy about a union coming together, right? Or he's not happy, but it is a woman on the card. And the signs are with you already is just backing up what I just said. If this is for you, right, or this is your twin, it's like this person is getting all the signs that it's time to move on to where you want to be and not be held back by anyone, yourself or anyone, because you're brokenhearted. Like, so I'm going to read this. 27 is the right before the full moon in Taurus, because the full moon in Taurus, the lunar eclipse is on the 28th of October. Right, let's see. Love doesn't always look like we thought it would, thank goodness. It's a strange and surprising that the sweetest loves can be found as this odd little pair have found, much to each one's joy, comfort and delight. Oh, that's interesting. So they're meant to be together. It's like, fucking hell, that's the funniest twin flame pairing I've seen yet. We've had the unicorn and the cat, now we've got the girl and the fucking whatever the hell that is. But yeah, it's just, this is hilarious. It's symbolic of, you could be, I just said this in a session yesterday actually, this is what's something that's, I think, it gets really, what's the word, convoluted or muddied waters with the people that try to confuse you about twin flames that are lying, or even real twin flames that have kind of not really been on the journey very long and they're not getting, I don't know, it's something like that. But basically what I'm saying is twin flames are really different. Like 37 follow your north node, like twin flames can be really, really different. It's like yin and yang, you know what I mean? But yes, there are things that are scarily similar too. Like you might have the similar taste in food, you might have similar taste in music. That's often a thing. Or you might have, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? There's things that are similar, but there's ways in which are really, really different as well. So just watch for that, because sometimes people think like, oh, they've met their twin flame because you're like exactly the same and all that. But that's it reminds me of, I channeled Sleepless in Seattle in that session yesterday, and she hadn't actually, the person I was reading for she hadn't actually seen it, which surprised me because she loves films like me, but like, like romantic films. But actually, it's funny because we're very similar, and I hadn't actually watched it all the way through properly or remembered it, or it didn't make much of an impact if I had when I was younger. But which is strange because, like I said, I've always loved romantic films. I mean, that's like, I was thinking about that this morning. It clearly was my destiny to be getting downloads through the films and songs and doing this on here. It is funny because I always used to wonder how my love of films in particular was going to, like, why I was so obsessive about it. Because this isn't a new thing that just came online when, like, in my gift heightened. I've always seen the messages in films, like, since a kid. I've always seen that. I just thought everyone got that. And you do to some extent, there is always something that touches you about a film, but I've never met anyone that it happens in the way that it happens to me. It's kind of weird, but I think it's cool. But it literally never stops. It's not just films, it's everywhere with me. Like, I am a true shaman in that way, that everything speaks to me, as those of you that know me well knows. But anyway, moving on. So, but that's got something to do with it. Pay attention to the signs. The signs are all around me, and I always am noticing them. Like, but are you? A lot of people don't. You miss the signs. And again, the reason why I notice them so much as well is because I've got 6 retrograde in my chart, so I slow down enough to see them. But yeah, just be aware of that. That it's like being really, really similar to someone isn't a sign that you're simple. Oh, that's why I started talking about Sleepless in Seattle, because there's a bit in that film which is weird, right? Because I channeled that in the session and then it's on again today, so I was like, oh god. But there's a bit where she's like, they're picking the wedding plates and they're picking the same plates, and then they're doing something. Basically, it's the gist of, like, the guy that she's with, right? who actually, that's an example of a nice karmic partner. Like, he's a nice guy, but he's just not, he's not the one. She's bored, basically, is what I'm saying. And they're very similar, and it's just so predictable, and that's kind of already came through today. And that's what then leads her to, to on the journey of kind of there must be more. And actually, yeah, it's all about following the signs of that and notes and synchronicity. So, you know what I mean? That might speak to someone today. It's, your karmic energies might not be like, these terrible karmic energies that some people can have. It's like, it's just that something just isn't like, oh, that seems to be the gist today. Of whoever I'm picking up on today, it's kind of sad. It's like something just isn't, it's not clicking. Might not be a romantic thing. It might just be a friend that, like, you've just totally outgrown each other and you need to move forward, or just someone or a job, something you're not seeing eye to eye with. Strange Valentine comes to visit. You're about to be gifted with oh, look, there we go. And I've just said I'm feeling a union. I'm channeling a strong union energy today. When this lovely pair, Strange Valentine comes to visit, you're about to be gifted with love, romance, and a friendship from an unexpected, even unusual place. So yeah, be open-minded. Don't let differences keep you apart, because they're what has drawn you together. And when you are as delicate and fragile as you can be, someone as strong and protective as this gorgeous, friendly Yeti can be just what you need. Again, it's that balance of the masculine, the feminine. Whoever's got the outer masculine has an inner feminine. Whoever's got the outer feminine has an inner masculine. You're both, but you're a team, and when you truly get that and you're not feeling the separation, you're feeling union with your true twin flame. If it's your true twin flame, you should feel this strong urge to protect them and love them and support them like nobody you've ever felt that way before. Both of you will feel that. If you don't feel that, it's either you've got serious trauma and karmic blockages and everything blocking the way. And I've spoken about this in a recent session as well about, that's what's always interesting for me, that because literally I would say that every client I ever have is in masculine energy, and then I can help them shift into feminine more. But it's like I get this different perspective on what it's like for those of you that are in the masculine energy. Like, you really can be distracted by karmic energies like so much more than a feminine, like, and it's just the way it seems to be. Like, I think it is to do with it, like the mind and the overthinking and being easily influenced before you're not easily influenced by others. Like, like, oh, we think this person's good for you, and it's like, all right, okay. Like, it's rather than the following the heart and the where the feminine seems to go. It's that, it's just, it's hard to put into words what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's like I feel masculine energies from what I've observed can really, and my client agreed, well, my soul fam, you might be watching this, resonated with that when I said something about, it just seems like, if somebody comes along like a shiny new thing in the moment and you're struggling with the feelings and the difficult feelings that are coming up with your twin, that is your twin, it's like this person kind of, it's like a welcome distraction for a while, for some divine masculines. I feel, to be honest, like that is the feeling that I get. But I just feel that the ones I'm channeling now, it's like you're kind of past that, and it's, you've recognised the cycles that you keep getting in, and that you keep being pulled back to this odd pairing. You have an enormous amount of cosmic help at the moment, and I keep saying that, the galactic cosmic help. And it's all focusing on the area of your love life. Yeah, this is strong union energy. You will soon receive very good news regarding a relationship. You will also do a lot of work on healing old wounds from past relationships, especially past long-term serious relationships. I'm just being reminded that the shorts I've done for Friday, tomorrow, as I'm filming this, it was about a masculine moving on after a betrayal. So that could be a betrayal that is recent. It could be a recent breakup is happening in real time too, or it could be something from the past that you're healing. This could also be your twin if this isn't you, obviously. Or it could be a friendship breakdown. It could be anything in someone's life, but that did come up. Like, basically, people are done with betrayals and heartache, and they're moving on from it. As that karmic cycle, people have had enough of that. If this is you, some of this news may not seem so great at the time, but please give yourself a chance to absorb the lessons, because you're moving into a new phase of romantic life, where you will be free to create a wonderful new love life for yourself coming. And it says very soon. Oh, interesting. So again, I just love when the cards back me up, because that is what I feel. I just feel a very strong union energy flooding into the planet right now. Like, So, and also it's the 19th today. 19th is the sun card, the happiest card in the deck to a lot of people. So, yeah. So basically, if there's something standing in your way, really assess, is there? There might be. I mean, I don't know what your situation is, but there's, for some people there isn't, and it's like you're getting in your own way. You may experience a massive surge in emotional energy and new romantic beginnings. It's very likely you'll attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long lost feelings inside of you, who may not be your type. Hooray! You'll wake up feeling bright, aware, dynamic, sometimes feeling giddy with delight. This is a very good news. Love is indeed strange and wonderful. I'm just being drawn to the fact that it says you'll wake up. You'll wake up. And in the one that I done last night, I channeled in that about that film where they get on, then that's the ship thing again too. Yeah, the Palladian ship's energy is really strong today. Again, when do I come out with shit like that very often? But I am just really, really feeling it. Yeah, but in that film I quoted it and it said, the guy said, it was like when the ship arrived, a flip switched and I woke up, something like that. So the fifth wave is what I'm talking about. I was about to say the fifth dimension, but the fifth wave is what that film's called, if you're interested. Right, so the Halloween card. Right, that's good. I'm glad it's going to probably be under an hour because I don't want to make it that long. What the fuck? Oh my god. I feel like I want to find that other card that said the future. What are the chances of having two cards that say the future? And I've also spoke about the veil. The veil has been lifted on the future. The veil that has been across divine masculine in particular's eyes about their true. So can I just say it again? I'm keeping it anonymous, but that has come up this week with when I was helping someone. Is that it's like masculine seem to fall in and out of the knowingness. Now it might not be all masculines, but no, it is actually. What am I talking about? For working with divine masculines over the course of the 7-8 years, however long I noticed it was only twin flames, there is this falling in and out of knowing, this inner knowing of who your twin is, and it's meant to be like that. It's like a spell that, but this veil has been lifted, and I feel if you were someone that you just kept not knowing who your twin is, it's being made crystal clear, and that's what I help do for people when it's time. It's like, if ever it's not made crystal clear who your twin is with a session with me, that's actually very rare and it's unique to your path. That there's more lessons to learn before you work it out for yourself. But a lot of the time, it's like just in a conversation, because it's never a conversation. I'm clearing the attachments that are keeping you blinded. The person works out. Like that's literally what happened yesterday as well. It was becoming clearer, or or well, again, it's for the person to say, but it becomes a lot clearer than what it was. Right, so the veil, but that's blowing my mind. There's a misty curtain that divides us all, the veil that this night thins, transparent the weave becomes, and the future no longer dims. The ancient Celts used to call this time the longest night of the year, Samhain. They believed that there was a misty veil that separated the world of the dead and the living, but on 2 nights of the year, Samhain and Beltane, the shortest night, the veil would be thin. The thinness of the veil meant the ancestors were closer. There's the ancestors again that I keep channeling or bringing twins together. Closer than ever, even the gods would be close. This would mean that communications from the dead were more likely to occur, and that divination, where the divine speaks through something, would be more effective. So again, this look, and still on that, the signs are already with you. Your loved ones of spirit, your ancestors, your guides, your power animals, whatever else. I'm not saying the light beings, the Palladians, Lemurians, Arcturians. What did I miss out? The Sirius. Whatever other galactic energies I'm not mentioning, new ones, maybe even new ones that nobody's brought through before. I feel there's all this support of the future, and I really do feel a lot of this very kind of forward thinking galactic energy that, let's face it, a lot of the collective don't even believe in this stuff. I feel something's coming to shift that veil very soon, and yeah, so we'll see. So while using this oracle, as the veil lifts, know that the other worlds are close. Oh my god. Listen in particular to what messages may come forth around your future. Look to what you want to happen. Plan, set intentions, and think big. Again, it's in line with what I've said, that there's decisions to be made, and if you don't make the decisions that are pulling you towards where you're destined to be and who you're destined to be with, you're going to get stuck in the old earth. We're in the times of the old earth dying and the new earth, and it's consciousness. It's kind of like when I've said before, right, and I don't like saying this because then I'm like, fuck, I'm going to see someone now, but when I've pulled away from karmic energies in my life, like, I've literally never seen them since that day, like years ago. It's really weird, but it's because we're just in totally different spaces. Apart from, I said that one day not long ago, I saw someone from a past out the window. But again, I live up really high up, but that was a weird feeling. But it did feel like I was in a different world from them, right? If you think about it. And another time when I was in a really, really low, like my vibration had dropped really low. I didn't feel good that day, and I'd went out for a walk, and I did actually see someone from my past. But again, apart from that, like literally, it's weird. It's like I'm in a different world. I am in a different world. But like I said, now that I've said that, I'm going to fucking see someone, but no, I won't. But you'd have to leave your house to see someone. But basically, look, community and web weaving. Now, I'm not going to read the card, but basically that spider webs to me, sometimes spider webs are about creative writing, and sometimes I then translate that to mean a message is coming, so that could be something as well. But or like so anything to do with writing, like so writing books or anything, or writing anything, just writing something to write your dreams down. But another thing is, sometimes I see spider webs and it's like a bit like a veil. It's like the cobwebs that are put, like, it's, what am I trying to say? It's spell work, like black magic and spell work and dark energies and entities. And so I really do feel there's a community of people, karmic people, around somebody, like keeping them trapped, like making you feel trapped and stuck and not being able to see. But you see, like I said, that could look like maybe it's to do with that person. This could be specific to someone, but I did just put it down there. And also, Black Widow is like an energy of, a Black Widow is like a female energy that traps somebody, and yeah, it's something like that. It's not good. So, right, okay. Let's pull the Lightworker Oracle card, and then I can get this uploaded, and I can just get cozy again, because that's what I feel like doing, and the messages keep saying relax. And actually, it's like on a Thursday, I usually look after my nieces, and they're, the kids are on holiday this week, so I'm getting a wee break. Right. Master healing, right? Okay, at 33 again. So again, this is quite a good picture of what I'm feeling is going on. Like, look, this is like all the different star beings, light beings, planets, energies coming closer. This could even be like the orb energy. Like, this is somebody like getting all these downloads and learning of different things. Past life activation. Your past life gifts are getting activated at this time, I feel. Right, let's see what this has got to say. So remember, if you want to book your own personal reading like this, I can do, it's more than a reading. This is clearing energy, clearing attachments, soul retrieval depends on what is your book, but really everything I do is soul retrieval. I'm always clearing energy and pulling back your energy that you've lost. And this is what I'm doing here, is channeling the Akashic records. So this could make sense for your past, your present, or your future energies. And a lot of the time, with the nature of me being called Crystal Clear Visions, I read the future, as I'd said on a recent shorts. But yeah, let me know below in the comments if this resonated. It really does help if you even just, do you know what, even if you're not shy, even if you just put a heart or anything, that'll help the algorithm, because I really do feel I'm being shadow banned right now, because the subscribers, actually, I tell a lie, we went up one person, but you know what I mean? I just know, because whenever I've had readings in the past, that is what's been said to me, is you have to keep speaking your truth, because you are a true twin flame, and the algorithm doesn't support true twin flames in general. But yeah, true twin flames do tend to grow really quite slowly, but I have seen others then start to pick up the pace. But yeah, I would be grateful if you do just leave a wee emoji or a heart or any kind of comment. That would be great. And definitely always please like the video. Whenever I watch people's videos, even if the message doesn't resonate, well, I like the video before they've even heard what they got to say, because I know what it's like on here. So right, I did just want to pull. I forgot that I was feeling that desiring Mars and Scorpio kind of sexual union going on, so I'm just going to pull one of these cards. Oh my, well, I don't think we need another one. So yes, it's a couple in the bath, so trust. Oh my god, and it's the Libra symbol. Yep, so there's something happening real time. What was that, the 14th? So we're past the 14th, so the 14th of November could be significant. I think that might, wait a minute, I think that might be around a new moon. I think I'll need to put into Google and I'll find it quicker. 14th. Sure it is. I think that might be this. Is it Scorpio new moon? 14th November new moon 2023. No. Where am I getting that from? Oh no, so wait a minute, that's a month from now. It's saying it'll be a moon in Sag on the 14th of November. So maybe that's just after the... Wait a minute, let me just check. Yeah, so I knew it was something like that. Right, okay, so it basically is, yeah. The new moon in Scorpio is the 13th of November. 13 is divine feminine number as well. And so that'll be a huge time of sexual union, because Scorpio is the 8th house of sacred sexual union and secrets, and just it's all very twin flamey. And so the next day is, although it's a Sag moon, a month from now, it's still within the new moon in Scorpio. So I was right. Again, I'm always going to be right when I say that, because it's not me, they're saying it through me. But right, somebody's tat's out on this, so I'm going to put my thumb over it, and I don't often do that, but this says leaving, okay, in Capricorn, and we're in Sag moon, and Capricorn moon is the next sign up. So over the next couple of days, oh my god, and it's the 19th today. Right, this is not for everyone, but for somebody, I think somebody's been left. This person's crying, so woman, man, whatever you identify as, someone's been left behind. I feel this is a karmic energy, and during the Capricorn moon period, which is basically over the next couple of days, and heading towards a union. And what you do in your own time, baths or whatever, is your own business, but Libra season, that's hilarious. Right, okay, so master healing. As you meditate, remain true to what inspires your heart and commit. That's in line with the shorts too. So this is going to make sense to someone. Again, if you didn't let me know in public, let me know in private. As you meditate, remain true to what inspires your heart and commit to your spiritual path. You become an increasingly powerful healer. You're here to live your own life and be true to what genuinely moves you. I feel that's what's been said in this video and what I say every time. The unconditionally loving guide, Ascended Master Serapis Bey, comes to you now with a blessing of master healing to further your success on your path. And that's quite interesting, because that's what I was guided to in my information bit. You'll see, like, it's I've put that I'm a master twin. It's something like master twin flame teacher. And the reason I get to that conclusion is because, well, I got that download, but also it's because of how long I've been on the journey, but all the different modalities I've been guided to help people with. And it's like, there isn't a lot on your twin flame journey that I can't help you, whether it's deciphering a karmic from a tooth twin, or following your calling, or, it's just basically twin flame is my niche. So, opposed to, there's other people that help people with the twin flame journey, but it's not specifically just twin flames that they help. That's what is unique to me, really. Never seen that a lot. I've never seen it ever, actually. The Master Serapis Bey is a beloved guide for those who feel a strong soul connection to ancient Egypt, for healers who are developing their own modalities, and those who love to work with high-frequency concepts. He also assists those with the translation of spiritual inspiration into practical worldly plans, which is what Divine Masculines are doing. They're getting all the downloads, and some of you are confused about the signs and the downloads you're getting, and it's like these guys are helping you put it into action. He comes to confirm the Ascended Masters are aware of you. You're an integral part of a powerful spiritual team that has taken physical incarnation to help awaken the consciousness and the love. So it's obviously the team that I'm part of, and I feel you if you're watching this. You're asked to tune into your heart, and oh my god, I've been saying that. I said it in the written, I've been saying it in this. It's, again, I don't know why I keep saying that, because it's the guides talking through me, but I love the synchronicity. Tune into your heart rather than your head. What do you love enough to overcome any obstacle to attain it? Pulling us back to that. What motivates, inspires you? Not what seems possible or practical, what is authentic. We are most powerful when we serve authentically from the heart. A bird might learn how to dive underwater from time to time, but it's never going to be its most powerful if it has to live underwater. It would struggle to thrive if it were to force itself into such unnatural expressions of its life energy. The bird yearns to fly because that is its divine nature and purpose. Again, synchronicity, we come to the edge and they pushed them and they flew vibe. The bird, I just read that. What feels most like you? It is difficult to access the truth of our own nature when we believe we should live up to the expectations of others. I've already said that in this video. We're attached to an outcome and afraid of an answer. We can unintentionally block our perceptive perceptive faculties. And that's what I said. I feel a lot of people at this point is you blocking you. You blocking you. So take that where it resonates. A spiritual version of sticking our fingers in our ears and shouting blah blah blah. The blessing of Serapis Bey includes this clear flame of divine cleansing light. Now again, that's not coincidence. Clear means clear, and I'm always talking about I'm clear in energy, and also clear also means light, and this is talking about a clear flame of divine cleansing light. This can assist us in letting go of whatever blocks us from knowing the true nature. I'm sure when I was on a workshop once, somebody did say that this guy was my guide. It was either this one or it was Melgajek. I can never say the name, but you'll probably know the one I mean. It's a guy with a long beard. When we're willing to be who we are, the universe can more easily guide us to fulfill our destinies. Serapis Bey will help you see yourself truthfully. You may gain feedback from others that helps you understand the value of what you share. Again, yeah, this is totally one of my guides, because that is what I do. My gift is helping you find yours. Because again, like a lot of time I'm like bigging somebody up where other people haven't said. Like again, even yesterday, like with the person I was in the session with, is got so many talents I don't know where to start. But it's like there's always like artwork around that I'm always admiring, and I'd been drawn to something in the room that was very similar to that. That was actually the Forney. It's a heart made of leaves in my living room when I'm doing the videos in that room, and it reminds me of Jesus' crown. So there's something significant about that as well. And there's something in that person's house that's like that. So, but again, the point is that I help value someone's gifts where where they need it so that they share it. Right, you may gain feedback from others that helps you understand the value of what you share, or you may simply find it easier to find yourself objectively with a compassionate, appreciative, discerning inner eye. You learn and accept who you are and become more of a powerful vibration for the masters to put to use the plan of love. If you have a dream in your heart, know that it has been placed there for a divine purpose. And again, I feel they're each other's dreaming each other. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's too cheesy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they're each other's dreaming each other's heart. Because it just looks like it to me. What you dream and desire contains the seed of divinity. It is meant to help attract your life mission, fulfill it with love, joy, creativity, and pleasure. If we're willing to go through what is necessary for an outcome, it will happen for us. Again, the obstacles, the challenges, the karmic distractions. These people don't give a shit because they look happy. The details may appear different from what we imagined they would, but the truth remains. If you ask for something and are willing to go through the process required to have that come to life, it will happen for you. The universe is that generous, unconditionally loving, supportive, and loving of you. The universe is that generous, unconditionally supportive, and loving of you. It is your creative partner. It will provide you with all that you need to manifest your dreams, desires, and destiny. There's that word, destiny, destiny, destiny keeps coming up, and now I'm hiccuping, so really clearing the energy, and I need to get off. So I'm going to read the invocation prayer. And remember, whenever I do that, I really am sending out all the healing whenever I'm doing the whole video. And if you want more of a one-to-one experience, then you can book that below. But I hope you have a lovely rest of your Sagittarius moon. And I hope whoever it is that this resonates about coming into union, I hope you have a lovely bath or whatever it is you're doing. Chat, heart to heart, all that jazz. I call upon loving Master Serapis Bey and his master healing through the clear flame of truth and grace. I ask to know, in the perfect time, in the perfect way, according to divine wisdom, the truth in all matters of importance to me in my divine life journey now, including, and here it says, here you may ask a particular question, so you can ask a particular question and see if, I'll say quiet a moment. Let's all ask a particular question and see if you get an answer, right? And you can let me know in the comments. Maybe I might, sometimes I often answer, a lot of the time I often answer one of the questions that you just put out like tomorrow or later on in the day or something. So, but it could come for you absolutely anywhere, so be open. So I'll stay quiet, ask your question. Right? I ask to be lovingly shown my true nature, my deepest desires, and my most inspired dreams. Please help me know myself so that I know how to best live my divine destiny. May all beings on the path of self-knowledge be assisted and supported with unconditional love through my own free will and divine grace. So be it. Beautiful. Like, comment, subscribe. See you later. Bye. If you want.